Faith TV Plus. This is morning news on Faith TV Plus. Here are the headlines. Tinubu urges United Nations to back Africa against smugglers. Edo Deputy Shebu begs Obaseki for forgiveness. David Hundeyin says to hold Tinubu responsible if any ill happens to him. Blood spotted on Mohbad's coffin as police exhume body. Iyabo Ojo to DK pay condolence visits to Mohbad's mother. Files Davido honor late Mohbad at Candlelight procession. Now the news. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has called on the United Nations to back African nations in their fight against smugglers of mineral resources. The president said this while meeting with United Nations Secretary General Antonio Guterres at his United Nations headquarters office in New York City on Wednesday. Mr. Tinubu asserted that African nations will no longer accept a situation in which human rights advocacy is used by wealthy and powerful nations to stop developing economies from dealing decisively with malign actors who illicitly siphon and smuggle out the continent's vast mineral resources while smuggling in Western-made weapons, which enrich the wealthiest economies in the world at the parasitic expense of African stability and wealth creation. On to the next. The embattled Deputy Governor of Edo State, Philip Shebu, has begged his principal, Godwin Obaseki, for forgiveness over their political differences. Shebu, who disclosed this in an interview with journalists at his Benin City residence on Thursday, asked Governor Obaseki to forgive and forget. Shebu said he had obeyed the governor's directive to relocate to his new office, adding that he would gladly carry out any responsibility given to him by his principal. Shebu said he had obeyed the governor's directive to relocate to his new office, adding that he would gladly carry out any responsibility given to him by his principal.
So we have resumed. There's no problem about it. The governor have asked us to go there. We are going. I am, like I always tell people, I am a loyal servant. There's nothing that has changed. I took a personal vow to support my governor, and you can see my Catholic people are here. Everything about me, if I have a vow with God, there's nothing that will change it. And I can only wish that that relationship that we have, I pray, I know in the next few days and weeks, it will come back. I'm missing my governor really, but by the grace of God, I know God will touch the governor's heart and touch all of us. And even those that are trying to be in between, God will touch them to know that I mean well.
On another report, Ghana-based Nigerian investigative journalist David Hundeyin has raised the alarm, saying that Nigeria's President Bola Ahmed Tinubu should be held responsible if anything happens to him if he dies. Hundeyin, who said this in a video he personally posted on X platform, formerly Twitter, alleged that President Tinubu was after his life because he revealed the president was allegedly a drug trafficker and certificate forger, which, according to him, unveiled Tinubu's fake reputation. The journalist, who fled Nigeria to Ghana in 2020 and was granted asylum and refugee status in 2022, said that President Tinubu was using the Nigerian security intelligence to mount pressure on the Ghanaian government to repatriate him to Nigeria and get him killed. According to Hundeyin, President Tinubu has intensified his alleged quest to kill him after he also leaked a secret document revealing how Tinubu, who is also the chairman of the Economic Community of West African States, ECOWAS, illegally deployed Nigerian special forces to the territory of the Niger Republic to attack the military leaders of the neighboring country over coup.
So, if anything were to happen to me, I hope it doesn't happen, but if something were to happen to me, everyone should know who is responsible for it and under what circumstances these things happened. The Ghanaian government, as I said, has been nothing but good to me. The Ghanaian government has behaved excellently, historically and presently. I hope that continues. I hope it's able to resist the tactics of the Nigerian intelligence agencies, the NIA, the DIA, the DSS, which are parts of the erstwhile, the infamous NSO, security organization, which used to carry out this exact sort of illegal international activity back in the 80s, because apparently that's the era that we've gone back to now. But in the event that the Ghanaian government isn't able to hold Nigeria off, and my Ghanaian passport is revoked, my Ghanaian permanent residency is revoked, I'm also appealing to international institutions that may be watching this to lean on, whoever can be leaned on to see that this reaches some sort of resolution. And in the event that there is no resolution and I end up becoming a journalist who ends up dead because I did my job, well, I want everyone to know who was responsible. So that's why I'm putting out this appeal. I hope the Ghanaian government does the right thing. I have faith in them. They've always done the right thing more often than not.
On Mohbad's update, footage showing fresh blood in Mohbad's casket following the police-ordered exhumation of his remains has ignited widespread suspicions of him potentially being interred while still alive. This has significantly amplified the demands for a thorough autopsy and raised serious inquiries into the rush surrounding his burial. Mohbad's body was exhumed on Thursday, September 19, at a grave site in Ikorodu, and the disturbing discoveries inside the coffin fueled the demand for justice. Mohbad passed away on September 12, 2023, and his hasty burial the following day in an unconventional location raised suspicions. The presence of blood has also sparked questions about the possibility that he was buried alive.
Killed Mohbad, they killed him. It is not smelling. This is see fresh blood. See fresh blood. Look at Mohbad in me. They killed him. They killed him. They killed him. They killed him. She was see fresh blood. See fresh blood. See fresh blood. See fresh.
Meanwhile, the chairman of the House Committee on Entertainment Economy, Elisha Abo, Nollywood actresses Iyabo Ojo and Tonto Dike on Thursday paid Mohbad's mother a condolence visit in Lagos. Mohbad's mom, who spoke in Yoruba language, alleged that Naira Marley, the owner of Malian Records, is connected to her son's death. Mohbad, the street pop singer, died on September 12 and was buried the next day. He was formerly signed to Naira Marley's Malian Records but left the label in 2022. Aloba alleged that her late son had always complained about serious threats to his life by Naira Marley and some other individuals. The police in Lagos on Thursday announced that it has completed the exhumation of the body of Mohbad to conduct an autopsy as part of further investigation into his death. Hours later, the police announced it had completed an autopsy on the late singer's body.
Only bottle water on me. Only bottle water and mommy. Only trust me when I trust you. Only should be money. Only motivate me. Bottle water. Only one food. New me. Only tori but she try to hold your hand. What to very me. Only one that be for me and bottle water. Only to she go more. Only mommy mama can't die. Mama no to what you lost it show. Ṣé tó yẹ kó lọ kò ní lè lọ ọmọ máa nà ni àti Samilari mi mẹ́ tó ń pè bẹ́ẹ̀ mi mọ̀ kankan mi mọ̀ alágbára kankan ṣùgbọ́n mo ti rí báyìí ẹ ti promise mi bá mi wá náírà jáde o náírà jáde jọ ó fọmọ mi ṣẹrú ni títí ó bá mi wá jáde gbà tí ọmọ mi wà lọ́dọ̀ náírà ó fún mi ní owó kankan o. Àfìgbà tó kọ ẹjọ́ ẹ bá mi wá jáde ọmọ mi ló máa sọ pé kí má jẹ́ kó pa mí èmi náà mo máa sọ pé mo mọ̀yàn pé tí mo bá lọ bá èèyàn kan ọmọ á ní kí má jẹ́ kó pa mí pé kí n jọ kí má jẹ́ kó pa mí ọ̀rọ̀ pé kó má pa mí.
Finally on the news, Nigerian musicians David Adeleke, popularly known as Davido, Falz and Zlatan Ibile on Thursday joined the Candlelight procession in honor of late Afrobeat star Mohbad in the Victoria Island area of Lagos. Since Mohbad's demise, Nigerians have been calling for a thorough probe into the circumstances surrounding his passage. While there have been protests in some parts of the country, Thursday's procession is to further call for justice for the late singer. The procession started around 7:18 p.m. with hundreds of youths gathered in honor of the talented artist. The procession comes just as police authorities in Lagos State exhumed the rapper's body and completed autopsy on the remains.
Yeah, as you already know, my name is Zlatan and as you can see, everyone is out for my brother, my friend, my colleague, Mole, Promise, Mohbad. I don't know what to say, man. I'm short of words. I wish Mohbad didn't actually live the way he lived. And I pray may his soul continue to rest in peace. I pray that whatsoever justice that he needs to get regarding his death, I pray we that are all here together will be able to give it to him. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Mohbad, an injury to one is an injury to all. Gone are those days whereby the industry is divided and full of so many divisions. This time around, we're here to stand as one voice. Justice must be served, and that's all. That's why we're here. We don't know how he died, but we need explanation. We are here to know. We want to know what happened and how it happened. So that's the whole thing. Every living thing must die, that's for sure. But if I thought you must die, you should die well. So that's what we want the Nigerian government to assist us, the Nigerian music artists, to make sure we get justice. And that's why we are here, and that's why you are here too. So that's it.
Sorry, your name once again, sir.
Goya Mena. You want to bam bam, you want to chill with the big boy.
When I say justice, you say Mole. Justice! Justice! My name is Faz Baghdad. Thank you so much. Thank you, Faz.
Thanks for joining our news broadcast. Subscribe on our channel for latest updates. Okoyemi Olugbemi reporting for Flip TV Plus.